Hi, I'm Jeff Altman, the Big Game Hunter. I'm referred to as the Big Game Hunter because I've been hunting down leaders and staff for organizations for more than 40 years at this point, helping businesses grow in a host of different ways. Yesterday, I had one of those situations occur that sometimes show up in my business, and I thought it was a good teaching piece for you. And let me just outline the situation. I had phone interviewed someone for one of my clients about a week ago. A person lived about an hour and a half from my client's location. I was reticent to submit him, but after interviewing him and telling him that that's how far away it was, the applicant goes, "It's no problem. I've commuted longer than that." So I submit him to my client. The client wants to meet with him. I schedule a phone interview for yesterday. This is what happens. The day before, I talk to him about how I want him to do the interview. And I talk to him about the questions I want him to ask and when I want him to ask it in the interview. I cover this in one of my other videos. So we talked yesterday. I get these interviews for 1:30. I get a call at 11:45. Now remember, he's got 90 minutes to get to this place. This is New York, and we know that there's this thing called traffic that goes on. So I get him 15 minutes before the tight deadline for getting there. So it's an hour 45 before his interview. He calls me. He says, "I just want you to know I'm going. Let me tell you some of the questions I'm going to ask." And his first question is, "Tell me about your company." And I go, "Excuse me? Why didn't you research this beforehand? I sent you URLs to the website. I sent you Google searches, the information about them. Why didn't you do your research?" "Well, I thought I would hear it from them." Well, you hear it from them, but it happens to be on the website. So remember those questions I told you about the day before? Those are the ones you really need to ask, because those will really help you in their mind and show that you're serious. Oh, okay. So 1:30 comes and goes. 2:05, I get an email from both HR and a separate one from the hiring manager. Where is he? In other words, he probably didn't leave with an hour and a half to spend. He left probably, a little bit late, thought he could pick up time, didn't give himself any extra time, and lo and behold, it's 35 minutes late, and 40 minutes late, he arrives. He says, "I've got a 1:30 appointment to see so-and-so," not having done any research, walks in the door, and here's the next mistake he makes. He doesn't apologize for his lateness. He's inconvenienced at least two people. And common courtesy dictates you apologize, you explain that there was traffic, you confirm that they can still see you. You're courteous about it, just like you would be with a friend if you got there late. You don't ignore it, you apologize, right? Well, this guy walks in, and suffice it to say, by not apologizing, he's ticked off two people who, right off the bat, and with good reason, believe he's discourteous. So my advice for you is really very simple. Do your homework before your interview, number one. Number two is give yourself adequate time to get to a firm and then some, because there is this thing called traffic, or there are these things called delays, or there are these things called getting lost, right? I don't care if you have a GPS. Sometimes the GPSs are confusing and you just don't get there in the most direct way. Finally, if you do wind up being late, apologize. Give them an explanation. Just very candidly say, "It's not my manner to be late. This is very unusual. I'm really very sorry." And just speak to them very sincerely, looking at them in the eye. So this is Jeff Altman, the Big Game Hunter. I hope you found the video helpful. I hope you never do any of this stuff. But if you do find it helpful, because you just want to make sure, click the like button that's down below. Let people know that this was a useful video. It'll help others. It'll help me with my rankings on YouTube. In addition, you can subscribe to my channel here. The channel is The Big Game Hunter TV. That's all one word. The Big Game Hunter TV, and YouTube will notify you whenever I do a new video. You can also watch my videos at my website, which is jeffaltman.com. You can also, I'm sorry for laughing. You can also subscribe to my e-zine, which is called No BS Job Search Advice. I publish it weekly with advice for job hunters that's good anywhere in the world. You can read previous articles I've written for it, listen to podcasts of my radio show, post your resume to more than 50 sites from mine. Use the easy to work with career builder links that are on the home page in the right-hand column. You have access to Indeed on the links page and Job Search Universe on the bottom of the home page, both of which search thousands of sites for job leads so you don't have to find all these places. There's information about my books and guides to job hunting, all of which are available for Kindle on Amazon. And if you're a Prime member, you can download them for free. There's also information about other people's books. Again, I'm just trying to help people find work. Two final things. If your firm's trying to hire someone, send me an email at the address below. Let me know who to contact and whether or not I can mention your name. I love to help your firm staff positions. Finally, if we're not already connected on LinkedIn, send me a connection request. The address is linkedin.com/IN/The Big Game Hunter. I accept connection requests from people all over the world, except if you're a third-party recruiter or in a country known for scams or spam. Then I won't do it. This is Jeff Altman. Hope you have a great day. Take care.